Hello and welcome back. Today we are playing Victoria 3 as Romania, and I just wanted to cover some stuff we did in the interim, which was largely creating a whole bunch of trade routes. You can see this off to the side. Last episode, what we did is we puppeted Croatia, we declared war on Slovakia, and in terms of trying to get to our overall goal of forming Danubia, we need to puppet these guys first. And then we also got Sigmund Freud, which is kind of neat. The MILF man himself. / cocaine addict. Big cocaine, big charismatic, big ambition, big MILFs. Okay, so what we did in the interim is we created a whole bunch of trade routes. They haven't fully wound up yet. We also have a bunch of inactive trade routes. We might want to open the Austrian market just to make them active, but okay. We will keep these trade routes and let them wind down. These ones from Italy are unproductive because they're having a civil war. We made a whole bunch of trade routes with them. The general heuristic of making our trade routes is we are importing all of the input goods and exporting all finished products that we make with industrial stuff. So, for example, we created a ton of exports for clothes, mainly focusing on exporting to people we are adjacent to. The big inspiration for this is we're now adjacent to the Qing market, and so I kind of just wanted to export a whole bunch, and so I kind of just set a bunch of trade routes. So we're exporting an enormous amount of clothes, for example. A lot of these routes we don't even own ourselves, but we are owning them now. You know, fabric, we are importing a whole bunch, so we're importing the inputs, exporting the outputs. Luxury furniture, exporting. We are exporting coal. We don't want to be exporting it ourselves, but we are importing. We just added a route to import it from Prussia. It hasn't appeared here, I guess? Interesting. But we are started to import oil. It's very nice. 1.1. Apparently, America will actually get some oil now. And some Russia some as well. So they are starting to fix that where, oil felt impossible to get. Now we're just able to import a lot of it. So we might even use some of the oil PMs. It depends on how things go. But we're exporting a ton of porcelain, we were exporting a ton before, but we've added a ton of these level 1 things that are going to really ramp up. I think we might even get our standard of living to jump up to 30 as a consequence of all this. This is something we should just kind of always be doing, but I think, parsing through all the trade routes in terms of watchability is maybe not the best, but you can see we're already doing a ton of volume, and this was with our previous trade routes that have been put into us, and a bunch of level 1 trade routes, so it's going to be way more, and you can just look at the numbers. We started exporting a ton of ammo, for example, and these are going to all ramp up. Or not a ton of ammo. Some of these aren't very productive because they're just importing from us naturally. We also got Spain into our customs union in the interim as well, because we saw that we had gotten an obligation from them. And we also added a little to the queue. This, of course, caused us to go even deeper into the deficit for bureaucracy, and so I decided to wind down law enforcement. I forgot we wound it up all the way with the intention of winding it down. We don't really care about the radicals from standard living increases because it only goes up, and we don't care about state penalties from turmoil. We also have basically no radicals. Syria wants to enter in a trade agreement with us. I think that's kind of okay with us. We are also doing a bunch of trade with Assyria, who has a weird market because they just got booted out of Egypt, so we can get them in quite easy to our market, probably. Yeah. Why don't we... Oh, we are already bankrolling them. Okay, fair enough. And this war, I imagine with Slovakia, that they just backed down. Except you get one of those. France sides with Slovakia. So now we actually have some decisions to make, I guess. So France can't do anything to get on this front, so we're getting Slovakia no matter what. But the question is do we want to do stuff against France? The answer is almost certainly yes. We are not going to switch sides on that. So we are going to do a bunch on France. France is the number 2 great power, but they're not particularly close. We can break up the party by liberating... Why can't we liberate Brittany? We almost certainly have an interest in their region. Did they move their capital to Brittany or something? They moved their capital to Brittany from France. That doesn't make much sense. So we can't release Brittany. AI is being weird about moving their capital. Austria moved their capital into Hungary. I don't really understand why the AI is kind of doing that, but Fair enough. They moved their capital. We can't release Brittany. But we can liberate Occitania. We could get war reps. Because they will be pretty big in terms of the war reps. And liberate a big subject. None of them's kind of good. I think I like transferring Tripoli, though. But, well, I assume this war goes through as well, so transferring Tripoli is not too bad, because they do have oil. Kind of have that annoying little Russian treaty port, though, as far as all that goes. Could also just chill. I don't know if this is actually even worth the infamy. So, I guess we could liberate more from them. But we will wait a little bit, because this is almost certainly going to pop off. I want to see if someone else joins against us as well, to open their market as well. It'll help us dump goods into their market. Speaking of dumping goods, we do want to continue to ramp up everything, basically. Almost the entire world is using our tools and clothes, and I think exporting these stuff has the secondary effect of making them focus on the rest of the world focused on inputs when you're exporting to them in terms of what they construct, and so long term it also pays out in a way that's like kind of hard to quantify. Do they have a bigger military than us? I mean, we're definitely getting Slovakia. How many battalions? 6K. I mean, they have more, it's not close. Okay. They have more conscriptables. Which is... This is going to be the biggest war we've had in a while, though. Okay, it looks like no one's going to be helping them. So we are just going to liberate Java, I guess. And, Tripoli. We'll just liberate them. And we can open their market. And I don't think we can humiliate them. We can't take a treaty port. Oh, I guess we can. Ooh, Sinai treaty port is definitely something we want, because then we can build the Sinai Canal. So we'll take that. Definitely worth the infamy. I think we're all mobilized already. Yeah, we are. Are all the guys on the fronts? They are. We will have this guy raid the French convoys. Oh, we didn't move guys to these fronts. I think we'll move most of our smaller guys to these fronts. We are going to get clapped on those fronts short term. And then have our bigger guys on these fronts. Which they are. We'll just try and get Slovakia out pretty quick and then focus on France. Alright. Now we can focus more on this stuff. Guess maybe we want to build... a 51 somewhere? It's 61, but that's fine, I guess. Since we're not landing with anyone, we will actually just have everyone raid the convoys. For now. And we should make short work of their navy. I can't imagine their navy's anywhere near as powerful as ours. They have 230 flotillas for a projection of 4,200, and we have 160 for a projection of 11k. Because they're all using carriers. So... And here, wow. I was hoping I was going to get saying here we go, because I thought that, So 700 government expense for a permanent pipeline. So before this event did not used to be permanent. That's not that big. I think we could do that. This should be cranking up, right? Ooh, can make a gold mine. I think we'll just do a little bit of these. Power is going to become... They're all profitable, so we'll just crank them all up, I guess. Are they in everywhere? Yeah, they're in everywhere, but... Oh, they're even in Bulgaria, too. I don't think we want Bulgaria to get super tall with that, but it's not too big a deal. Generals moved. That's kind of not something we necessarily want to be happening super early. Oh, we're pushing on all those fronts, too? Yikes. I guess we could try and land France. We're gonna land them at their new and, worst capital of Brittany. It's gonna be exciting to get the Sinai Canal. I wonder if they've already built it. How's the AI do on that stuff? They haven't. Can we start the survey? I think we've already done the survey. Oh, we have not. Oop, maybe we shouldn't have clicked the button though. I think we can afford it. I think we have almost all the techs here. Yep, you got me. Oil turbine. Oh, that's a lot of convoys sunk. And we definitely want to focus on industry now that we're trying to export as much as possible. Munitions is actually profitable. Let's go. Also doing a little bit of experiment. Normally I don't build up arms to 51, but we're going to build up to 51 and see what happens. So, might just be a waste of construction, but... just kind of want to see. We're not going to switch to that. I think we're importing coal from the US as well. Hardwood shortage. Do think we set down as quite a lot. Oh, we didn't have interest in Norway when we went through all the stuff up there. Where's the dream? The hardwood shortage has begun. It always happens every run, but doesn't mean we can't be sad about it. Their navy's getting wrecked. They're getting pushed here. Where's their military? A little bit of a dire circumstance for them. I think they should be more alarmed here, but they're not. Starting to slowly creep up despite having minimum taxes. We're probably going to increase mill wages pretty soon here. I guess that soon as now, because we want the morale recovery. And the power projection is probably pretty good too. We'll just declare neutrality on some of these. Gotta make... okay. Fair enough. Yeah, this landing is going to be a tough one. I think Provence might be a decent way to go. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. We definitely like have to get the landing in though, so. the unprofitable one. Although we probably need to focus on other stuff. Try and make their inputs cheaper, I guess. Becca's has like everything at 51 plus. We're not like trying to make Becca's the... I mean, maybe we should switch and promote manufacturers and Becca's, but I don't think so. Now, one of these was just like unprofitable, so it's probably a lot of this. I'm gonna add a bit extra. I think we do want to help out Mexico. That's the US. Kinda don't want to get involved in that though. Although we are doing a lot of trade with the US, it's gonna hurt a little bit. This one's gonna fail here. Or our naval invasion already failed, I think. Yeah. Please let me scroll, my guy. Let's try and get in on Provence. We're a slightly bigger guy. Weapons of war. Oh, we don't want that authority dip, so... We would love returning Nevada, so we'll do one of these. And I think we can afford to just send this guy off onto this front. He should be more than enough to manage that war. We get a new front. I think that's just this being weird. It is. We will need more government admins, I guess. I mean, we are decreasing one of our institutions. Let's see what direction. It's going in a direction, but not very fast. So we'll just add a smattering. Now we're gonna need more than that. Probably gonna need more Becca's anyway. Bosnia, son. You ever been to Bosnia? No, a lot of this is just our convoys getting raided. So we have to like manually, visually look and see if it's infrastructure. Although some of the infrastructure will be a result of what's called devastation. On all this. Yep. All this looks good. Oh, that's good. I'm talking about pain with that. Alright. I don't think we have an area that has convoys are raiding. Expiring obligations. Brazil? I think we decided we couldn't pull them in anyways as a protectorate, or it would be difficult, so we stopped bankrolling them. We can just absolve the obligation, I guess, since it's gonna expire. Somehow this guy got pulled off that front. It's not really what we want. And our landing is not going to be successful. That will actually make it... That changes things. It's going to make it really easy to enforce on France now. If we can freaking scroll through this thing, because it's buggy. So, we're going to try and land the capital again. Yeah, good timing for us here, because it was looking like we might not be able to manage it, but now it definitely looks like we should be able to manage this. I think that this war popped because we raided their convoys so much. And they also, so most of, I think that their civilian goods, like their clothes and their furniture, they're getting from us, because we're exporting that to like everyone. So if we take a look here, and we look at our sell orders of stuff, we're making 127k. Sorry, buy orders. We're trading like half of it away. And kind of the same thing with furniture. We're trading a lot of it away. Big chunk of what we were trading away to France. So they were getting, let's look at the French market prices. Although their prices are going to be all messed up because they have the Civil War, I guess. But I guess clothes aren't even that expensive. Still, it should be a dip in standard of living. And we'll see if we can get the naval landing now. But we should just sweep through all this really fast. Man, we are not... We're having trouble on this front. I think we could try and pass the law again. Yeah, rights of assembly. Let's go for it. Just gonna slowly ease towards really repressive speech law because we have all the tech now anyways, and so the big bonus is the tech spread, which we're no longer getting. We have all of the technologies. Oh, we have these finishing. Okay, we're fine with this. Now, can we stop lagging for a second? That'd be great. Zooming out generally helps, because it doesn't load in all the construction that's going on. Those won't be profitable immediately, but I don't know, I gotta keep clicking. I should be doing 10 at a time. Please make these more profitable. But Thrace probably has infrastructure problems. Oh, these are pretty profitable. I'm definitely overbuilding some of these railroads, because I know what we needed in not too long. We are having difficulties pushing. Our guy got unassigned from this front, which is actually pretty bad as far as like all that goes. I guess we'll declare neutrality here. We could have... We probably should have taken a side there on the proletarian revolt. It's our bad in terms of execution. We are just going to sweep through and take their capital here though, so... we should move some of these guys. I think it's just one unit on each of these fronts. Now we got an 80 stack here, so we're gonna move this guy over to this front. Make it progress faster. It looks like the US backed down. And slowly losing ground to Mexico because we join on their side and then they back down every time. Did you have a capitalist revolt and then a proletarian revolt? Jesus. I'm not sure that's how it's supposed to run. This has been creeping up. It was at 28.1 before we put in all that trade routes. And of course we have a ton of construction. I'm just gonna add 5 everywhere, because eventually we will need it. But I'm adding it at the back of the queue. Why are we draining so fast? Just war exhaustion. Fair enough. Or Morocco, getting abandoned left and right. Alright. This front is finishing, so we will move the big boy to here to make this front progress faster. Because we don't want to accidentally get it forced on. That would be not ideal. It's not what we're looking to do. And we're making progress here anyways. Looks like one of our allies is coming in with a 12 stack here. Front. And glass, I think, is auto-producing there, so we will... Oh no, I think we added that glass. Yeah, we did. No thanks. Now we should push this faster. I'll have to get some of that rubber. Well, I don't know why it didn't appear. They have no one on the front, which is really good for us. Because this game's buggy sometimes when fronts get deleted. And we get to push in and make a ton of progress. Their capital being back here means we kind of have to really push in. Why did this guy get unassigned? I do not know. I mean, we're still pushing with this other guy, but do have to be wary. Wow, why do you have so much defense? It's so much. What the heck? Really hoping to pick up the capital here with this next push. move these guys to the French front. Yeah. Well, hopefully we get some morale damage at least. I don't know. We also are pushing with our 80 stack instead of the 100 stack. Oh, this is tense. Like, we might just not get it fast now. Right? Oh, these are all wildly profitable still. New Italy wants to play ball with us. We'll export them all the stuff they need. Because they need a lot, and there were a lot of trade routes between us and Italy. I guess maybe we just go through the whole gamut. Oh my god, the lag. I gotta zoom out. Please, lag. There we go. We're mainly exporting a lot just to make our business more profitable so that we can really focus on what we want to focus on, which is just all industrial stuff. So we're just exporting all finished goods at this point. We'll hold on to our luxury goods, actually. There we go. Tools. Alright, and what can we import from you, Italy? Ah yes, the sulfur. And silk. Also from the French. Meat, it looks like. I think that's gonna be it. Maybe grain. No. Okay. And you're gonna win this. So we do want to make all of our trades with you now. Fertilizer, you need. We're exporting it to you. I think we started clothes and explosives on them. Yeah, we want to look at what we can import from them. Oh, I guess it's luxury furniture we can import. Oh, and from the Americans. Quite a bit. Prussians. Our standard of living is higher, so this all makes sense. And anything else? Silk we're already hitting. Dyes, I guess? No, not really. Okay. Continuing on with this war, which is becoming increasingly less tenable. I think we have to move the other 100 stack over here. But I think that's also okay. Well, once someone arrives, or the 100 stack might just finish this front. But we are in danger of not getting this through. Wish another person was already on this front. Where the 24 guy was much closer. I think after this battle we might just, no matter how much we take, we might switch. Oh, we forgot to switch to stormtroopers. Yep. Ugh. Oh, we're gonna win this battle? No way. Well, that was my ally fighting that war, that battle. Ugh. And I don't want Transylvania to be fighting the battles. That explains a lot why that battle was skewed against us, though. Great molasses flood. We can take that. I think we can take the bureaucracy hit, and we don't want Freud to lose popularity. Terrible. I think we just have to move this guy. But he's still fighting. Fuck. It's not ideal. I don't think we're gonna get this in time. We just needed more time. Oh, we got it. Hell yeah. Okay. Well. I mean, the ticks aren't super fast because they haven't occupied anything of us. Maybe we can do it in time. Either way, we got the enforcing on France, which is nice. We will add a port here. And then some mines. And then the canal, or livestock, and then the canal. And that's it. Yeah, this isn't gonna push through this time. I guess we'll just try censorship instead. Because it won't radicalize anyone. You didn't want the repressive law? Here's a more repressive one. Maybe you guys will go for this one. We are temporarily running a deficit, but eventually we will build into all that, so... Ever been to Bosnia, son? This is even with the extra 5 that we just slammed in. Oh my god, we're gonna lose this. Ugh. Come on, we're so close. I think we just have to get into this state too. So like, if this is 1 tick or 2 ticks, it actually makes a huge difference. This is so tense. Oh, it's Friday. No! Was that the tick? Fuck. Damn it. Rip the dream. Oh, Russia, are you okay? Oh, it's so bad for us. Because we gotta wait to puppet them now. demobilize all, so they just back down. That was so winnable too. Man. That should be fine. Should be TM. Definitely want to help Bengala here. Big sad. Oh well, I could have microed that war better and like watched stuff better. I don't know. We don't want that with the Ionian Islands. UK, what are you doing? How much infamy do we have? Very reputable. So, can protectorate someone if we want. Can puppet some of these guys. I want to focus on the ones that are... Oh, man. We're just going to hard puppet this guy, but it's going to give us so much infamy later. We can puppet Persia, which I don't hate. They can make opium. We would like to be able to domestically make opium. Could also just chill. Don't like chilling. I imagine all these people just abandon them. Yeah. Economy's big though, 2.6 bill. A billy. What do we build? What's profitable? Even tools aren't profitable. They're always profitable. I guess we're supposed to 51 Becas here, actually. Yeah. Probably not necessary to set it on auto expand, though. But man. Oh. Also wanted to do this. Guys to all these fronts. Decent chance this new France was nothing to do with us, so doesn't want this heat. censorship gets a negative event here. So we will pull off of it. And I guess outlaw dissent for a tick. I think it does create radicals. Oh, we can't do this. We can't do that. We cannot do that. Great Qing sides with Persia. Well, shoot. I mean, I guess we are gonna do some of this action. Putting them at the front, and I guess I also forgot to switch over to stormtroopers on some of these, but I only want to do it on some. Wanted to do it on all the ones that had aerial. Which are the ones we're expanding as well. Radical Party gets a decent amount. Ugh, yikes. Probably should have expanded the military earlier. Are they minus 75 fearful? Even with China? I mean, we're going to take some more gold off China, but I guess this war is probably not going to pop off. Oh, good chance they just back down. Alright, we're doing a test here. In the arms industry. Alright, not enough hardwood, but other than that, you now have a massive throughput bonus, but still not helping with the employment, even though we're exporting these goods. But I think that the hardwood problem is like a bit of a confounding variable in this. We do have to create a bunch of trade routes with these guys as well. Send them engines. And import from them iron. It's probably the biggest one. Wine is another big one, I guess. Oh no, wait. We accidentally... We accidentally exported to them iron instead of importing it. Now there's a bit of delay on us being able to import, I guess. Persia hasn't backed down yet. Now, where is your capital? Is it still in France yet? Or Brittany? Try and land with that guy. He did just swap PMs, so he's probably not going to be too useful. I don't think this works. We will raid convoys as well. We'll just escort convoys to here. That place always loses market access. Don't like that. I mean, no. We actually want them to get revolutions, so we at some point can maybe do something with them. Hoping that they back down in Persia, but I don't think they will. Guess we'll add even more military. Trying to make it so that this HQ has mostly big generals as well. Balkans HQ needs somebody. He's good kind of for what we want the Balkans HQ to do, which is hold the line. Well, not there. He's advancing there. But we have the offensive Danubian HQ and the defensive Balkans HQ with the machine gunners versus the machine gunners and the cars versus the planes and the other thing. Oh, Tripoli, I forgot we freed them. I guess. Well, we don't really care who wins that. We might just puppet whoever remains. Let's try and pull out the queue. It's a little bit of a bummer that pops off, but just gonna add rails everywhere. 5 levels of them. Even though there's no infrastructure problems, because they will eventually use them. Eventually. We probably could have set better war goals. Oh well. Trying to have that guy land. See how that works out. Now we gotta take a look. Forget how to get to the exact menu we want. I don't think that's it. We want to see all the Danube HQ guys. Not the garrisoned. We want to see not garrisoned. Alright, these guys are already max general. But Victor Kuza could get promoted. Right, he's maxed. He is the special aerial plus 30 offense thing. How did Russia side after the fact against Persia? I don't know. but it's good for us, I guess. I'll move this guy, good old Victor or whatever, over here. Don't think this naval invasion succeeds, but maybe it does. Either way, France is kind of in a bit of trouble. Let's take a look. How long we've been going. I guess they wouldn't mind pulling Banana in. Let's check our bankrolls. Can we make protectorates at war now? I guess. We will do that with Belarus. And then damage relations once they accept. Yikes. How many days? 33 days? Yikes. This Russia's involved in a ton of wars randomly. I want to know about that. Hey, you're the one fighting, alright. Fair enough. Gotta get some bigger guys on that front. This guy will do. Try and push for the main war goal here, and then deal with China after. Are auto-producing steel by the looks of it. Just barely profitable though. Those are all real profitable. Clothes is getting up there in profitability. Tools are pretty good too. Maybe it's because I fixed the infrastructure everywhere. RIP. Alright, let's check the colonies and stuff. You don't have an infrastructure problem. You have a different problem. Also a different problem. Let's get out of this lens. I think we want to... we can't get them into our market. Can we do that? I guess we can start bankrolling them. Oh, that's what we wanted to check. Everyone who we're bankrolling. I think they're kind of all in our customs union now. The very is not. We can change them without using an obligation. Transvaal is not. Can we do it? Nope. So we evolve. Gonna move this guy to Persia. who is it? The other guy who... Oh, he's already max promoted. Okay. The PM should be kind of kicking in now. This hasn't budged as much as we wanted or thought. How's our law passing working? Oh, we just came off of it, but I think we can... We gotta wait for this one. Yeah, we decided we couldn't do outlaw descent. Cool. Oh, he's the other one. It's Danubian. There we go. So that should be pretty set. I think I'm going to call it an episode here. This episode we had a lot of kind of big fights. We had this fight with France. It's probably the biggest one, but most notably, we failed. We broke apart France, but we failed to puppet Slovakia, which was big sad. So now we're going to have to just raw dog puppet them, which is going to cost, I don't know, like 20 or 30 infamy, but I think we just got to go for it. So I guess we'll try and not protectorate people too much, because we want to keep it down a little bit. But let's see how close we are here to... We only need 7 more states. And I think there's... Yeah, we're gonna need Slovakia here, but do have quite a bit here. If we need 7 more, and we can get 2 from Bohemia. So we'll need 5 more, and then we could get 2 from... 2 from Slovenia and 2 from Slovakia. Well, it's only 6. My math, please. We do have to take more dirt from Austria. You gotta take one of these. So we'll sort that out next episode, I assume. I think we're gonna get this in time, but we might not. We'll see. Might just have to expand the military and decide to be a naughty, naughty boy. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. You know the YouTube algorithm stuff, and have a good day.